Yes, me.
Oh, great. It's lonely in here, and company's always welcome. And who are you?
I'm the famous theoretical physicist and the man that developed the general theory of relativity, Albert Einstein. But my friends call me Al. Now that I told you about me, I think it's only fair that you will reveal your identity.
Well, I'm the famous inventor Thomas Edison. Some of my most famous inventors are the motion picture camera, the phonograph, and the light bulb. However, my critics will beg to differ to the aforementioned statements.
Don't forget me! I'm here too, and I also happen to be quite famous, for I am Charles Darwin. I'm mostly known for the theory of evolution, but I was also one of the most prominent naturalists of my era.
You can imagine how elated I am that I can share this night with fellow men of science like you that help in the progress of mankind. Also, I haven't spoken to a human for a very long amount of time.
Time is relative, my dear Einstein. I thought you should know that better than me.
And how do you know that? You did before I published my theory in 1905.
It's an anachronism, Albert.
What's an anachronism?
If you paid just a little bit of attention at English class, you should have known what an anachronism is. I'm not going to explain it to you.
You know, I wasn't supposed to become a successful inventor. When I was little, I was just a bad student without any chance to become anything of substance.
I was actually horrible at algebra and very impatient with mathematics until my later years.
Well, I never was bad with math, but I was never seen as a promising student. I still recall conversation with my math teacher from my youth.
Anyway, before we start today's lesson, I just want to tell you that you did pretty well on your semester test. Except you, Albert. A C- is now great for you. Anyway.
But grades aren't everything, mate.
Did you just not talk to me?
No.
Okay. Well then, let's start with our lesson. Today we're going to revise quadratic equations and how to solve them. So, can anyone tell me how to solve the quadratic equation? What about you, Albert?
I don't know this.
Okay, let me help you. The main way that we can solve a quadratic equation is by using the quadratic formula. Can you tell me the type of the quadratic formula?
I think so.
Go ahead.
A squared plus BC plus x squared equals 0.
Absolutely not, Einstein. You're completely useless, and you will never amount to anything. Anyway, can anyone else answer me correctly? You tell me.
A x squared plus bx plus c equals 0 with a different than 0.
That's correct, but please remember to study for Monday's revision exam, especially you, Albert.
Even worse at the next exam. I was lucky to meet people that didn't give up.
That reminds me of my own school days, actually.
So, today we're going to... in the Bible, it says that God made Adam out of dirt. And then he made Eve, because Adam was too lonely. So, humans were created. And then...
I have an objection.
What kind of objection? I think that everything that I said was pretty clear.
Well, I just think that it's weird that the only first humans were made that way and the rest of us were born out of our own mothers, like animals. And I've been thinking specifically, but for the similarities between humans and monkeys and how we look alike, and so perhaps we could have evolved and as a version of them.
Oh my God! You look like a monkey! What an outrageous thought! Your father was completely right. You are completely useless, and you will never amount to anything. Detention, Darwin, and maybe you should do this. Oh my God. Anyway, children, now we get back to Adam and Eve. God made Adam out of dirt.
It took a lot of years for the scientific community to accept and believe my theory, and some people today still deny it. I wasn't the best student and didn't always get along with my teachers, but that didn't stop me from changing the way that we saw the ancestry of our species.
I remember back when I was 5. I couldn't speak and my parents called a doctor and he diagnosed me as mentally retarded, but that didn't end up being the case. And when I got to school, life became even worse.
Down, class. Please, settle down. Okay. We're going to close earlier today because of the solar eclipse, and you're not going to be able to see. And you have to go back here to your homes. And also, without the light of the sun, you can't read from your books. And the school won't buy you candles. So.
Wouldn't it be nice if we could produce light?
Fire? This is not safe around irresponsible children like you.
No, I don't mean fire. I mean something that will give us enough light so we could see, while also being safe.
What kind of devilish sorcery is this, Thomas? Light comes only from fire and sun. Everyone knows that, and everything else is work of the devil. You are completely useless, and you will never amount to anything. Now, everyone, please, off you go.
Over the years, and I actually managed to patent the light bulb in 1880, one of the most revolutionary inventions of time.
To be frank, the educational system actually holds back students instead of encouraging them to be innovative and actually make them want to learn. Today, students don't have anything to gain from school.
Not anything, but sometimes the educational approach is wrong and discourages students.
But look where we ended.
Dead inside a grave with no one to talk to.
That's irrelevant. I'm talking about all the things that we achieved in our lives. Teachers make mistakes, like everyone, and their judgment isn't necessarily correct or final.
But if you really love something, you should not give it up, no matter what anyone tells you.
Because if you really want something, you can make it happen. And you can even become the next great physicist.
Or inventor.
Or scientist.
Well, it will be morning soon. And I think that we could save someone from the uncomfortable experience of meeting 3 dead scientists inside the cemetery by going back inside the grave.
You're correct. We don't want people thinking that zombies exist or something like that.
Well, that's all then. It was a pleasure meeting you both, but as Albert said, it's time to go back to our graves. I hope to talk with you again.
Bye, guys.
Wait a minute. Why on earth is a grave of Einstein, Edison, and Darwin next to each other?